the last couple of days of Justin Trudeau being the prime minister. And of course, he's in the news all the time because he's actually standing up to Trump. And this is something he does. And all of these people are in the comments saying things like, well, I didn't always agree with him, or I didn't, like much of what he did, but I sure agree with him now. He's sure taking a strong position now. And it just shocks me because he's been consistent on so many things over the years. He has been correct and accurate about so many things over the years, and he's been incredibly hardworking. And the thing that strikes me is that all of these people have not listened to him. If they listened to him when he's given speeches in the past, they would realize that he's a smart guy who explains things well. He's very balanced. And he's really the epitome of a Canadian, just a good person, working hard, solidly getting the thing done. He doesn't have the arrogance of his father or anything like that. And, of course, he was pushed out. And how did these people come to these conclusions that he was anything but that? Because anytime I see him speak, he is right and reasonable and good and polite and decent and honest and on his game. So I've never understood it, but it really comes down to people not actually listening to him. All they've done is listen to interpretations of what he said that's been spun by conservatives, often by these large media outlets in Canada that are owned by American organizations that have an agenda and are out to try and influence our elections and our political system. If you actually listen to Justin Trudeau, if all of those people actually stopped and listened to him speak about things, they would realize, yeah, you know what, the guy's actually on it. He's actually decent, smart, and doing a great job. So now he's going to be gone. He had his run. That's great. We're very lucky to have him. I'm sad to see him go, but it's good that people are having this realization that we actually have the best prime minister we could possibly have had. I'm hoping the next prime minister is Mark Carney because I think he can take it to the next level. We have very rarely had an actual expert as our prime minister. Somebody who is, a recognized expert, particularly in economics. Lawyers are great prime ministers, generally speaking. People who have just completed a BA that took them 8 years to do it at the University of Calgary are not equipped to be the prime minister. But somebody who's, the son of a former prime minister, I'm sorry to say there is something that's gathered from that, who has worked in the private sector. Justin Trudeau was a good prime minister, but we'd be better off to have somebody, I think, at this point, particularly when we're dealing with this economic uncertainty and Donald Trump, to have somebody who's actually an expert. And of course, Mark Carney's got a PhD from Oxford, so he's the one I'm going to vote for. But it really is interesting to me to see all of these people now having this realization, gee, this Justin Trudeau, he's not a bad guy. Yeah, he's a fucking great guy, and he did a great job.